Okay, we have to talk about visibility. I'm going to tell you what I've told my clients countless times. You may be brilliant at what you do, but if nobody knows you, it's not going to matter much. Stop being your industry's best kept secret. Hi, I'm Dr. Tracy Timberlake. I've been a business coach for 10 years. I've built 2 multi-million-dollar companies, and now I help my clients do the exact same. And in this video, we're going to walk through how to be visible, but not miserable. And I'm going to give you 3 content creation tips that are going to help you do exactly that. You're tired of wasting time, you're tired of scrolling, you're tired of trying to figure it all out, but you know that hiding isn't an option. And so let's get into content creation strategy number 1, and that is everything is content. I have been on social media for the last 14, 15 years, and it has changed a lot. It's no longer about it being social media in the way that we used to think about it. Now social media is very much algorithm driven, meaning that the people who are interested in a particular topic, a particular discipline, a particular industry, the algorithms are going to feed them more of that content. So it's less about trying to gain a whole bunch of followers. It's more about how can you create content that puts your best foot forward for the people who are looking for you. Every social media platform is trying to get into the SEO game right now. And so when I say that everything is content, I mean it. Everything is content, but it has to be in relation to the kinds of clients that you are trying to attract. I create anywhere from 70 to 150 pieces of content every single month. And the way that I do that is I just film everything. Meaning, if I'm making a cup of coffee in the morning, I'm filming it. If I am making my bed, I'm filming that. If I'm washing my face, putting my makeup on, blow drying my hair. If I had a conversation with a client and I felt like, oh, this would be a really good tip to share on social media, I'm making a video about that too. It doesn't have to be perfectly curated. It doesn't have to be shot with the best lighting anymore. It doesn't have to be perfectly scripted. It just has to be created. For some reason, I get really inspired when I'm driving in my car. And so I just grab my phone and I record a quick voice note to myself to say, hey, don't forget to make a piece of content on this. If I write a post-it note to myself, I film that. That's going to be my next carousel. And sure, you can go into ChatGPT and you can say, hey, give me 30 pieces of content that I can create this month. I just don't think that that's the best strategy. I think living your life, capturing content as you are going, allows for you to show up more authentic for the people that you are trying to attract to your business, to your work, to your products, to your programs. And yes, you can use ChatGPT and you can use AI to sort of help clean it up, give you the best captions, make sure that it's SEO appropriate, because we know that every social media platform is trying to get into the SEO game. But the content itself is purely you, and that's what we're trying to get after. Tip number 2 is to be platform specific. Every platform has their desired kind of content that they want on those platforms. I'm gonna give you a quick way to sort of think through this. I've heard it said that Instagram is like the formal email. That's where the personal brand shows up a little bit more curated, a little more polished, a little bit more intentional. TikTok is like the group chat. All of your thoughts, things that you want to say, that gets dropped into that platform. It doesn't have to be high quality, but it does have to be high authenticity. Facebook is like the family barbecue. You're talking to people that have known you for some time, already know you, love to hear from you. It's conversational, less curated. I want you to look at LinkedIn like it's the boardroom. You are walking in as a leader in your industry. This is where your thought leadership shines through. This is where you're going to mix and mingle with other leaders and colleagues that exist inside of your industry. YouTube is like your keynote stage. That's where you're going to produce your long form content. It's educational, it's evergreen, it's legacy building. Some of the content you create will be able to be repurposed on multiple different platforms. For example, long form content can be shortened and you can put that on YouTube, you can put it on LinkedIn, you can put it on TikTok. But if you're always showing up the exact same way on every single platform, you're not really using your content strategy in the best way possible. You're just creating a lot of noise. And you're listening to everything that I just said and you're probably very overwhelmed, especially if you are not a social media person. And I totally understand that, because the name of the game right now is quantity. How can you flood the algorithm with your content, your voice, your authenticity, your brand, the thing that you're bringing to the table? And even with the tips I gave you, content creation and content strategy, it takes time. And that's what my 3rd tip is, to recommend Go High Level as a content creation platform that allows for you to schedule, plan, manage, and delegate all of your content in advance. So you're not having to go to multiple different platforms 50 times a day trying to make sure that you have content on each and every one of them. A lot of people may think that Go High Level is just another platform that allows for you to have landing pages and email funnels and send text messages out, which I think is fantastic. If you just use it for that, it's still well worth it. However, for those of you who are like, I hate social media, it is such a chore for me, did you know that you can use it as your centralized hub for all of your social media content? Because you can. So I'm going to show you a very quick and easy tutorial on how to do this. And this is Go High Level Content Creation, Content Management 101. There are so many different things that you can do inside of this platform that we're not going to have time to get to into this video, but if you like and subscribe, we're probably going to get to it in a future one. Hi everyone, I'm down here in the corner, down below in the lower left. I just wanted to show you. So this is the Go High Level dashboard as soon as you log in, and you will see what this looks like. I'm just trying to help you navigate to where you need to go. So first and foremost, you're gonna have to go to the marketing section, and then you're gonna make sure that you're on the social planner. So these are some things that I've already done. You can see that it was published on my social channels. I just wanted to test it out so that I could walk through this with you. First and foremost, you're gonna have to make sure that all of your social channels are connected. It's very simple. You walk through it, you click add social channel, you choose the social channel that you want connected, and then bam, bada boom. You'll see here that I have my Facebook business page. I have my Flourish Media Conference, my agency, my church, my personal Instagram, my nonprofit, my LinkedIn, Flourish Media, the company's LinkedIn. This is my TikTok, and then my YouTube. And you can post on all of these. So if you click on this, it shows you all the different kinds. You can even connect Pinterest. I don't really use Pinterest, so I'm not using that. There's GBP if you have that as well. So, and you can do multiple, as you saw. I have multiple different options, like multiple Instagrams, multiple Facebooks, multiple LinkedIn's connected to my account. All right, so that is that. So then when you want to schedule yourself, it's very simple. You want to make sure that you have your content wherever you keep your content. I recommend having it on a folder on your computer or what have you. You're going to click on new post. Then you can use any and all of these. Upload from CSV. That works well if it's like graphics, templates, things like that, but we're just going to go create new posts. We're going to keep it very, very simple. Like I said, this is a 101 version just to walk you through how simple and easy it can truly be. It's going to give you a layout that looks like this. You're going to want to choose which platform you want it to be on. I may want it on all my platforms. So I'm going to click on every single platform that I want this posted on. I might even do YouTube. I'm not going to do YouTube for this one, actually. Well, you know, it doesn't hurt. Let's just do it for the plot. I think, did I do everything? Okay, LinkedIn. Okay, I think that's all of the accounts that I want it on, I believe. All right, so then once that's done, you can also customize it for each channel. So I can make a separate Facebook post, and just in case there's different headlines, in case there's different graphics, you can make all of the adjustments, customize it for every single one. I'm going to upload just a regular, like reel, Instagram reel, TikTok video, YouTube short kind of option here, just as an example. So let me show you how to do that. And basically you would choose here, is it a photo or is it going to be a video? I'm going to do a video. I don't know if you, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, yes, you can. So I pre-uploaded the videos that I wanted in here. So we're just going to choose, I'm just going to choose one, again, just as an example. Now I would name them different if you'd like. So I'm going to choose that and select it. And then I'm going to insert the file. It's going to upload. It's going to allow for you to preview it here on the right-hand side, which makes that very simple. So that's amazing. And then I'm just going to grab the copy that I want for this, and I'm going to put it inside of where it says write your post. So I have it someplace separate. So I'm going to go grab that really quick. All right, so I went ahead and found the copy. So I just copied it, and then I'm going to pop it in right here. And then, of course, you know, it's going to show you on the right-hand side what this looks like. So I am just going to make a couple of adjustments to make sure that, you know, everything is good to go. So let's pretend that all of it is ready to rock and roll. And then this is where you can either directly post it right now. And if I click post, it's going to go to every single one of these different spaces. Or I can go ahead and click schedule, and I can schedule my post. I love this feature. And let's say I want to do it tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. I mean, you can choose whatever time frame you want, and then you can click schedule post, and then it's going to show up for you kind of in the planner. So give it a second. And then it shows up in your planner. It's right here. This is This is the one I just did. It says scheduled. It tells you that it's, going to 4 different versions of my social media channels. If you wanted to edit it, clone it, delete it, you absolutely can do that. It's really fun to play around with this, especially when you're content creating. Of course, if you wanted to, you can also click the calendar, and that shows you where it's scheduled on the different calendars instead of just like a list. So I just think that this is so amazing. Everyone needs Go High Level, even if it's just for the social planning aspect. So that was the basics. Now there's so much more that you can do. You can build out evergreen content. You can track your analytics. You can create templates. You can give access to your virtual assistant so that they can create for you. You can go in and approve it. And a lot of my clients find themselves stuck when it comes to content creation just because it can be so overwhelming. There's so much to do, so much to curate, so much to manage. And I totally understand that. And that's why I love this platform, because it just lets you do so much in advance. So you can spend an hour and a half once a week curating this, making sure it's all in there. You set it, you forget it, you can go on to do the things that you love to do, which is talk to your clients, create your programs, launch your courses, speak on stages, write your books, and all the other things. I'm going to recommend that you test this out for yourself because it's pretty cool. I have a 30-day free trial link down below. If you go to the High Level website, it's only going to give you a 14-day trial. They've been so generous to allow me to share with you a 30-day version of that. And then you have 30 days for you and your team to sort of test it out. Build your brand without losing your mind. And if you want to see more ways that I'm using Go High Level to take my business to the next level, then please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.